not least, you picked Dillian to win against Tyson Fury. Tyson had a response to that. He said that you guys were a part of the Losers Club. Would you like to respond to him saying that?
He's gonna get knocked out. You're gonna get knocked out, Gypsy King.
Is he a king? Is he a king?
He calls himself Gypsy King. Actually, you know what? We have to give him that, though.
Why?
He hasn't lost.
You know, sometimes I sit back and I think to myself,
he's a Gypsy King, though. No, but he's a Gypsy King. Did you understand?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
He's not saying he's the king of the boxing world.
The king of everyone.
Yeah, he's a Gypsy King.
We give him that, okay?
In his own community.
And sometimes I think to myself, do I have to cuss him, stump on him, put his name in the trash to make me look better? Do I have to do that in life?
No, we leave that to him.
You know what I'm trying to say? So, good luck to him.
Yeah.
What's good, family? Shout out to my doggy DJ C for that A1 coin. So we just heard there from your mans, the A-team, the losing A-team. Yeah, the A-team of losers. The only one missing was Dillian, the Shilly and Shite. That would be a trio. The Three Muskaloosers. The Three Muskaloosers. You got Dillian, the Shilly and Shite. You got Derek Chisora. And you got Anthony Johnston. I'm telling you, there's something that's starting to irk me about losers like this. It's not about, YB, what have you ever done? It's not the point. The point is that I'm not making a whole bunch of coin. Do you understand? It seems to be, I don't know, something about this particular sport. In no other sport can you make so much coin for losing. It's wild, isn't it, when you think about it? Wait a minute. How is Chisora still making 500 grand to lose every time? And that's why I do blame some of you man fandons who buy this crap. Who buying it? Who want to watch Chisora lose again for the 50th time? Who doing that? Seriously, I don't get it myself. There should be no demand to see Chisora. The whole point, the market mechanism is supposed to work where it's supposed to reward entrepreneurialism. It's supposed to reward stuff that's a premium. Since when did you get rewarded for losing? It's baffling, honestly. It really is. Why is it Chisora can rock out there and everyone, war Chisora, bum Chisora, lose Chisora, about war. Well, let's be real now. And it's funny because even in this interview, Chisora was saying, AJ needs to fight someone decent next. If it's not Usyk, because otherwise he won't be able to get up for it and he won't be able to train. It's like, obviously Derek Chisora is talking about his own situation and how he can't ever get motivated, but I'm thinking, how are these guys getting paid 500 grand? And I knew this anyway. I told you, man. Derek Chisora didn't train for the Parker fight. But what a mockery are they making of the sport and the industry and the fans, where you're getting paid 500 grand and you can't train for 8 weeks. Like, what is that? Imagine that. I don't know, it baffles me and it pisses me off, to be quite frank. It really does. I don't think it's right people should turn up and have a jolly for 500 grand. I think there should be standards in the sport. It should be prerequisite that you put effort in for 12 weeks in a camp if you're going to get paid 500 grand. That's the bottom line for me. YB, it's a hard sport. I don't give a fuck what it is. Truth be known, I couldn't care less. There's soldiers all around the world not being paid or being paid 30 grand a year and their wigs coming right off. So don't tell me about how hard it is. I'm not interested in how hard it is, truth be known. I'm really not. YB, I'm sick of it. YB, boxing so hard. Yeah, if it's so hard, tell you what to do. Go and join the Royal Forces and get your wig pushed back for 30 grand a year. That's what you should do. Yeah, if it's that hard. It's so hard, YB. Boxing is so hard, done by. Sick of hearing it, I really am. Don't want to hear no more about how hard boxing is. It's like every other sport, bottom line. It really is. And the difference is you get paid a whole bag of money to lose. In any other sport, if you're a loser, you ain't getting nothing. That's what you ain't going to get. So don't give me that rubbish. Boxing's the only sport where you can lose again and again and again against anyone half decent, and somehow you're still making coin. Look at Anthony Johnston. Who's he really beat? Alright, you went life and death with Vlad, 50-year-old, who changed your life, literally. Because before the Vlad fight, AJ was hard. Then he goes 50-50 with a 50-year-old. Yeah, he goes 50-50 for 50. That sounds like some ESPN documentary. 50 for 50 for 50. Yeah, you went 50-50 with a 50-year-old. That's what AJ did. And ever since then, oh, I've got a new trainer and his name's Fernando, and you know what I mean? He blew my back out at the weekend. My name AJ, I'm on the DL, and I don't want to come out to the public, so I'm gonna just get it, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna be on the DL with my head trainer, and he gonna, you know what I mean? He gonna hang at the back of me on the weekends, and yeah, that's your man AJ. Not serious even a bit. But like I said, who he beat? He went in there with Vlad, and he ain't never been the same since. Oh, there was a news article. I think AJ deleted it, got it wiped. Oh, after the Vlad fight. Oh, I told Rob McCrappen after that fight, I don't ever want to be in a hard fight like that again. What? It wasn't that hard, I'm sorry. It weren't. That fight wasn't that hard. That was a standard ass fight. I've watched loads of Holyfield, yeah? He go down, he get back up. Even Tyson Fury, he go down, he get back up. Never heard Tyson Fury crying about how hard the fight was. And that's why people say, why he been paid. Number one, I wish I was. That's the first thing. Please, I wish someone from Team Fury would pay me. That's the first thing. Because the more I think about things, or the more I've seen things, things are starting to click now. Why is it Tyson Fury can go down and get back up and not, oh, I had such a hard fight for a 50-year-old, I need to make it easier for myself. Making 30 million for 20 minutes work isn't enough, and it should be easier for me. My name's AJ, and it should be easier than making £30 million for 20 minutes work, for a bit of hard work. Do you know, most people would give their left leg. I'll give my left leg to go in there with Vlad for 30 minutes, for 30 million. How about that? Who wouldn't do that? And you want to talk about how it's hard? You're damn right it should be a bit hard. If it's not hard, there's something wrong there. What is it? What is it about this generation? Yeah, what does it say about AJ's character that he thinks making £40 million in half an hour should be easy? I mean, who doing that? Who's advising this guy? Eddie Hearn, Silver Spoon. Only Silver Spoon could sit there and tell AJ, yeah, you're right, AJ. You're right. Yeah, it should be easier than that. Because my name's Eddie and I popped out of 100 million, you know what I mean? I popped out of $100 million pussy, so I know how easy things should be. That's the only reason. I'm sorry, because anyone from the mud would have told AJ. I'd have told AJ. And I'm not saying am I the grimiest? No. But I ain't no Silver Spoon. I told AJ, listen, you should be grateful you're in a position where you can push through and make big money. Yeah? I bet you want it easier. Loser. And that's the thing. Tyson Fury got it down pat. These guys are losers. These are the three Muscaloosers. Yeah? The three Muscaloosers. Dillian Whyte, useless, chinless. AJ, chinless bodybuilder. Chisora, just a bum. And I'm sick of the whole lot of it, to be honest with you. The whole lot, little set. You got Lawrence Bum Coley, all these guys. I don't get it myself. The whole lot's built on like everyone slagged off. For example, Eddie Hearn slagged off Wilder, yeah? Even myself. I'm taking responsibility for the things I've done. I've slagged off Wilder, but guess what? Wilder went in there and all the bums he fought, they went out cold. Oops. Even he put down Tyson Fury twice. Lawrence Hug Coley, who he putting down? Yeah? Who he putting down? Lawrence Hug Coley going in there. Lawrence the Koala Coley. He going in there going 50-50 with complete bums. Dragging it all the way out. Wasting the YB's coin. You know what I'm saying? Oh, YB, well, you shouldn't put coin on it. No, you should knock out bums. Do you know what I'm saying? Oh, well, YB, that's your fault for gambling. It's not my fault for gambling. It's your fault for not doing what you're supposed to do. Eddie Hearn was the one who told us Wilder was no good and Wilder was only knocking out bums. Well, if Wilder's only knocking out bums, why is your man not doing the same? Oops. Yeah? Be consistent or don't woof. If Eddie Hearn had to give Wilder credit here and said, listen, Wilder's doing something that none of my fighters can do. So he A1. I'd have said, well, you know what, there's no surprise there, but don't knock Wilder, and then your own mans are going 50-50 with complete bums, and you're sitting there telling us, oh, he's still learning. Same as AJ, oh, it's alright he's getting schooled by a middleweight, he's still learning. He's doing it 50, I'm telling you now, in no other sport, yeah, can you do something for 15 years and be told you're still learning? I've never heard anything like that. Never. In no other sport is that acceptable. And the worst thing is, again, you're making 20. These guys are making mad money as well. It's all back to front, I'm telling you. And that's why I'm telling you. I don't want to hear no more about how hard these people have it. I really don't. Now, of course, that doesn't mean we're talking about the top end here, and that's what makes it sad. These guys shouldn't be the top end. These guys are bums. That's a fact. Yeah. The whole mentality stinks of bum. Chisora, oh, I can't train unless I'm up for it. Train because you're being paid to train. The fans are paying for you to put a proper shift in. Everyone's so entitled these days. Everyone's all about them. And can you think about Chisora as well? He's always kicking up about not having enough. Oh, I want to be paid more. And the worst thing is, man fans, Chisora man fans. Oh, we need to campaign for Chisora. Eddie Hearn's greedy. Chisora must be paid more. What for? For not training and rocking up and just getting beat by everyone. I'm sorry, that don't do it for me. Same as saying, oh, YB, you know, AJ has it so hard. He had such a hard life, he does. Yeah, oh, YB, you don't understand how hard it is to be paid £30 million for 30 minutes. Oh, YB. Oh. Sick of hearing it, I really am. I'm over the whole lot of it. Yeah? And Tyson Fury got it down pat on this one. The three Musker bums, the three Musker losers. Dillian Whyte, useless. Anthony Johnston, the Boogaloo friendly bear. All AJ can do is roll over and get his belly tickled. That's all he can do. Yeah? All he can do is be on the DL and get his belly tickled by Fernando. 100%. And I'm telling you now, I want to go on Fernando. That's the truth. I want to knock Fernando's block right off his head. He just the whole thing, it irritates me. Yeah? Wait there a minute. I've got a video coming soon. AJ's confirmed now he's signed with Fernando Alonso to be his head trainer. What did I tell you? Who told you that months ago? He ain't going nowhere. I know this guy. He's on a DL. I can sniff DL out. I've got a DL dar. Yeah, I know when man's on a DL. They move certain ways. Oh, yeah, they do things that don't make no sense. Wait a minute. Why is this guy got this goofy dude as his head trainer who's got no experience, who was there? Don't forget, people. In all of AJ's worst fights, this guy was there. Ruiz too. This guy was there. Pulev. This guy was there. Usyk, this guy was there. He's half the problem. Him and Rob, at least with Rob, yeah, Rob's bad, but at least with Rob had some good fight. At least Rob had something. At least you can say, well, Rob was there for some of his good fights. This guy Alonso has not been there for any of the good fights, and he was there stroking AJ off about how good he was. Oh, brilliant, AJ. Yes, AJ. Yes, AJ. I can't wait for the weekend, AJ, so we can get back on the DL, AJ. Yes, AJ. More DL, AJ. Yes, AJ. I'm going to be in your back later, AJ. It's embarrassing. The whole lot's embarrassing. And it pissed me off. This guy, how do you get a multi-million-pound job and you ain't got no results? You've been with him 3 years and you've gone backwards. AJ has categorically gone backwards in mentality and in technique. How is this guy head trainer? It don't make no sense, and that's what I tell you here on the DL. There's no other explanation. This to me, it's almost like when you see a 60-year-old man with a 20-year-old fighting. You know it's about the coin. The same way I see this. Wait a minute, what is this guy doing with I'll tell you what you're doing. He on the DL, 100%. Oh, what? Because otherwise, people clock on. So they have to put these individuals into positions. Oh, no, Fernando isn't around. No, Fernando isn't digging out AJ's guts. It's just because he training him. Yeah, he doing that. He doing more than training him. And AJ even admitted in the interview, oh yeah, Fernando does everything for me. He the video man. He the guts toucher. Anyway, listen, I'm done with these guys. I really am. And the best thing that can happen is for all these guys to get knocked out by Tyson Fury. That's the honest truth. I want Tyson Fury to knock Dillian Whyte so cold out. That's what I want him to do. And then after that, I want Usyk and/or Fury to knock AJ's lights all the way out. I want AJ to be given something to be worried about. That's what I want. Yeah. I want his fears to be realised. That's what he needs right now. He needs to be knocked spark out. Honestly, I've never been so pissed off in all my life at this whole situation, the whole lot of it. Yeah, the wetness around it all. It just pissed me off. I'm sorry, it does. All of them, man. The whole lot of them. They're an embarrassment, truth be known. I've never seen such a bunch of overpaid losers in all my life. Never seen anything like it. Genuinely. It's a mystery. It really is. A true mystery.